Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age. Where we will be living the alien age, and I can level up. I didn't even remember that. Alright, what do I want? Just bring up willpower, cunning, and just bring up dexterity by 2. Need some improved combat, so let's get dual weapon sweep. Okay, and this means we have our first official dual wielding move. Awesome. So we got a mode, a stun, and a damage move. Oh, one tactics slot. Open up. All right. Don't need that for right now.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Awesome. Sweetness. Time for the long journey into the land of imagination. But no, this is all real, so more like
We will be traveling
the world
south
of
through
death.
the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the
Yeah.
Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest.
okay.
The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here.
Why only a few?
This blight must be stopped, here and
Of
now.
course.
If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
I bet.
Oh there, Duncan.
Whoa!
King Kalen, I didn't expect
Look at that
A
armor.
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after
Mighty, huh?
all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
You sent word ahead of time, I'm
Allow
guessing?
me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all.
It makes us brothers,
Oh
essentially.
there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Zendrok, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
The city of Dinnerum.
As do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the alienage? Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
You have no idea how bad it is, do you? Alright, yeah. I killed an oral son for raping my friend.
You... what?
Your Majesty, I would not have put it so bluntly. There are events in Denerim you should be aware of.
So it seems. I will hear more about this matter later. For now, we have a war to attend to.
My
Allow
god.
me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Really? You hear that and you just look at me? It's like, oh man, you're too kind. You're too kind.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Well, isn't that what
Your
war's all
uncle
about?
sends his greetings
Strategy.
and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do.
It
No,
will.
I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Not a Grey Warden yet, but I will be. And I bow. Or a slight bow, wherever that arm cross thing is.
What
Oh
the
my
king
god.
said is true. They've won several battles against the
That hurt.
Darkspawn here.
I have a fucking earphones and that happens. It's, oh god, ow. You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, The Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us.
Excuse me.
I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Maybe we should have
Yes,
moved quickly.
we should proceed with the ritual.
A hot meal might be nice for us.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Okay. Wonderful. Let's get this over with then.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Alright. Thank you. Ah, sweetness. Oh, so sweet. Sweetness. Alright, so I turned fraps down some. I had to make sure, I had to recheck volume and all that good stuff, just to make sure it wasn't too bad. And it was a little horrible, but not too much to make me actually restart that part.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
I am indeed. Fairly well. What's over here? That's King Kaelin's tent. Can I talk to him?
Greetings. King Kaelin is not in his tent right now.
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Terran Logan
Interesting.
sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Terran feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Terran called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
I didn't know Caitlyn was married.
To the Terran's daughter, no less.
Oh.
He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go.
As you wish.
Alright. So we got Logan's guard. Loganes.
You approach the tent of Terran Logain. State your business.
Tell me about Terran Loghain.
How can you not know of Logain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians.
Oh,
Marik
interesting.
rewarded him by making him a Terran. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Is the Terran inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Terran's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Terran speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally,
Interesting.
I think the king should do what Terran Logain tells him. Without the Terran, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I would like an audience with the Terran, please. Man. This should be like a level 4 persuade. No, that ain't possible at this level. But
I suppose you have a message for him.
I don't. I don't have a message for him. I essentially just wasted your time.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I'm about to get fired. Wow. Damn, I feel kind of bad now. Yes I am.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
What? Wow, a fascination you don't share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. You have some experience to bring to the Wardens, do you? You don't seem half as green as most of the men here. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I certainly hope
Here
so.
for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
Not really. Not, yeah. You don't seem very fond of
He is
him.
Marik's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna bother the guard anymore, because, you know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a long talking to afterwards. How dare you let that commoner talk to me?
This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down.
Psh,
Their blood
I
is
think that same rule goes for everyone.
Don't even touch it.
Yes, and got a short bow.
With that blood, and you may as well slip
I don't even use that. Who's over here? Soldiers. Don't care about the soldiers. Oh my god. You know, I like this area when you come back to it in the Return of Ostagar DLC. It's pretty nice. Very short. Not short, but
I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade, for there is no dark
why, like, I wouldn't really want to be alone, like, in this area. Alright. Whatever. My god. My god. You know what? I was thinking about it. And I was, in my, like, original, when I was first recording, I was telling a story, and then, like, I said, oh, I'll get back to it in a second, and I never got back to it, and now I can't remember what it was. Huh. Probably should remember that
Welcome
stuff.
to the king's camp, my lord.
What? His tent is over there. Whatever.
We are preparing for battle. This is a solemn time for us.
Let's see. There's a soldier over there. I, for the love of God, can't remember the story I was telling. So, you know. I remember there's. I remember there's a glitch.
Good. I'd hate to waste
Yeah, it was a
a
glitch
member of the
before the, and you can only do it if like you didn't do the DLC. And I think you only do it on the Xbox 360 and PS3 at the time. I don't think you were able to do it on the PC. But what happened is, later on when you why would damn it? What's the problem?
This is a Mabar,
There was.
smart breed and strong.
My God.
His owner died in the last
Let's
and the
watch this real
poor
quick.
swallowed darkspawn blood.
Ew.
I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this
Gotcha.
works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
If you are playing as a human prince or a human royal, this is pretty much just find medicine for some dogs, because with the human prince you already get your own dog that in your own backstory. So kill the dog. No, put the muzzle on the dog. That's right, better not challenge me. Damn it.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella.
I find it weird how in the Dragon Age 2 the dog is a summonable. You pretty much summon the dog, and I thought that was kind of weird.
There's
Why?
a particular herb I could
Huh.
use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If I
Alright.
happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood red centre.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Alright, now I lost my train of thought again. I don't remember what I was talking about. My fucking god. I mean, there was a glitch where later in, when you're giving Duncan the stuff he asked you for, which we'll probably get to in a bit, you can actually keep talking to him, and you'll keep getting experience, and you can glitch your way up to 25. Because originally in this game, if you play the game normally without any DLC, it's impossible to reach like level 25. Because after a while, like, you do get random encounters as you travel the roads, but I think that stops at some point, and then you just can't reach 25 unless you have the DLC, which I found was kind of weird. Will you be fighting beside the king? So, you know, that's one thing.
Not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play.
Everyone has their own parts to play.
We have to work together. It's not enough
Yeah, I like the
that
music.
everyone seems
It's very
able to
nice.
grasp.
Yeah, I should get going.
Don't
You
let
know,
this old mage distract you from your duties. I'm sure Duncan has much for you to do.
I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be talking to every single person, but